second. I'll be making some videos later this week. Um, just doing Madden and some other stuff. But today's video is Fallout 4, as you can see. And today we're going to be focusing on the Brotherhood of Steel missions, with the exception of No Mercy, because we're not going to do that, because we're not heartless a-holes that are going to, you know, go and pillage and kill a bunch of people. Because I'm not that. I don't agree with everything that the Brotherhood of Steel does. Specifically the killing of civilians, if they consider them to be a threat or getting in their way. I'm not about that, guys. I don't do that. I don't believe that we should kill citizens, obviously, because I am a citizen and a civilian, and that just doesn't work. In my still support what the Brotherhood does, trying to find technology and stuff, and I'll help them as much as I can. Recovering all commit mass atrocities. So if Elder Maxon wants to hold me accountable for that, he can do so. But I'm not gonna be a part of that. Anyways, so missions we're gonna be focusing on today are cleansing the Commonwealth, and not only that, but quarter mastery and learning curve, and potentially doing one other one. But for now, I'll show you guys my character. I can't really turn him, but there's Nick. Hey, Nick Valentine. He's gonna help me out with some stuff. I'll show you guys exactly where we're at on the map here. We are near Outpost Zimonja, or whatever it's called. Anyways, I don't pretend to be exactly accurate with all that, but that's fine. Anyways, so as you can see right here, Boston Airport, the Predwin's there. I have to speak to this Brotherhood scribe. But before we can do that, we need to go do the missions for the quarter mastery and other said missions. One of them is I have to clean out the Crater House, and the other one is I have to go to the Ornithological Society. But I'm going to do all three of those in one fell swoop. So, without further ado, let's just get into some of these missions. So cleansing the Commonwealth obviously is going to be one of the tougher ones because you have to deal with enemies and stuff, and sometimes constant swarms of them. It just depends on what you're doing. For a mission like this, I don't like to get too involved before I know what I'm doing, but something like this, this is something I've done a million times, so I know exactly what you're doing here. I'm going to switch to first-person shooter. Oh, Crater House. I know exactly what this is at, guys. This is one of my least favorite missions, because Crater House is Children of Adam. No matter how much protection you use on here, you're gonna get irradiated close to death.
I hear whispers from the... Welcome to your last stand.
So that's why I'm very careful with this kind of stuff, because you will get hit with a lot of radiation. What I would recommend using, guys, is a high-level pistol, or if you can slow it down enough, you can use your shotgun. Is another way to do it. As you can see, I have a few Psycho Jets available. Let me open one of those right now. Also, make sure you use your critical whenever you can, because these are going to be really dangerous. Like I said. Get as many critical shots as you can. Load up your critical shot as much as you can, guys, because that's going to help. Also, I made a mistake here. I might end up dying. Who knows? But make sure you have refreshing beverages or stim packs available, and also use a lot of protection when coming into an area like this, because honestly, it's going to be one of your... Don't be afraid to bail out and regroup to a time when you're a little more protected. Because like I said, this is not going to be an easy mission by... Remember that these guys carry gamma guns. It wouldn't be a bad idea to have to activate a gamma gun here. I personally don't normally do that, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna test it out and see if it works at all. Just want to make sure I can deal with this gamma radiation real quick, because that's gonna be your main concern right there is your gamma radiation. It's gonna be really difficult, one, to deal with. Two, it's pesky because it keeps coming back. Gamma radiation is not going to help you in that situation. Let me go over here. See, you got hit with 100% there. Watch this. Are you seeing? They're like immune to radiation. Don't want to use it on these guys. Good old ballistic weapons are going to be your best friend here. I would recommend if you can find a 44 pistol or something like that of that nature would really help actually. See, I think it's funny how Nick thinks that... Whoa, I almost died there. Sorry. I think it's funny that Nick Valentine thinks that using this is going to be the only way to get rid of whatever's plaguing us, but I'm just like... I don't know what you... Nick, I don't know what you think you're going to do, but you're not going to be able to win against these guys with a... Can't use it against a turret. A turret's not going to be very effective. That's a lot of blood, by the way. This game is very gory. If you don't like gore, I would recommend not getting this game. But as far as everything else... Oh, also, if you're in a sea like this, you know, water like that, you want to be very careful if you're near a body of water that also happens to have children of Adam, or anybody with a gamma gun, because you can bet that you're probably going to die. Or there's going to be a lot of radiation to compete with. As you can see, I don't carry a lot of stuff on me. Except for, like, stim packs, refreshing beverage occasionally. Okay, that was a dumb idea. I don't know why he thought that was going to work. But I don't carry a lot of extra, like, animal meat with me and stuff, like, even if it's cooked. I prefer high-level stuff that I know is going to work, but to me that's usually stim packs and refreshing beverages. Unfortunately, you need to be at a different area to cook that, so that's unfortunate. But this mission should be easy after I figure out what I'm doing. Something hit me? I can't tell. Wow, that's a lot of radiation. I'm kind of running out of Radaway. Much as I like using stim packs. And trust me, I like using stim packs as much as the next guy, but you gotta be careful. You guys, if you watch any of my older videos, you guys know that when I play these Gamma games, I like to collect as much as like. That may not always be the best move, but it's whatever. It's kind of beside the point. So let's travel over to the Nahant Ornithological Society, Oceanological Society. They call it. I thought it was horological at first. Um, what you need to know about the archaeological site is pretty easy to get into. Oddly enough, it's not this building right here, guys. This big bunker building is not. I originally thought it was. It was just a research lab. What you want to do is you want to go in this house. I've only been here once, but I know that this is the house you want to go into. I know that now after having made the same mistake the first time. Um, you're not really gonna have to deal with many enemies. I don't think, if any at all. What you're gonna do is you're gonna go up these stairs right here.
Approximately 70% information updated. Approximately a single mouthful of sea life will make it change thousands.
Okay. And there's the flux sensor that you need. You can clean out that if you want to. I usually take as much as I can because either this is going to become helpful in building mods later, or like I said, mods maybe, or I can also take it for what else? I can use it for mods. I can use it for to sell and get caps for it. I can store it and use it later to help with society building a settlement that they might need something. But anyways, no, like that. That's completely up to you. I hate these guys. I absolutely despise radiation storms because they're like so frustrating. It's just random radiation you're getting, and it doesn't really do much for me. Crap, I can't really move right now because I'm carrying too much stuff. You know, could help me if freaking Valentine paying attention.
Hey.
Oh, he's carrying way too much stuff anyways, guys. We're on our own. Just gonna have to... Oh, great, warlords. Not what I need right now. This is absolutely the last thing I wanted to happen right now. See? Somehow we burned through that pretty quickly. He's getting on two fronts. Usually he can't compete. However, we're facing a guy who has help. Why won't you die, sir? I swear to God, that took way longer than it should have. That was frustrating, guys. This place is completely infested with freaking super mutants. I never know who's coming and going. We can use that later. We can turn that into different technology if we want it eventually. I can go sell all of his stuff, unfortunately. Death is a part of this game. People are gonna die here. Can't let them hold on to everything. And sometimes what they give you is, or what they leave behind is actually... it's worth more than you think. In the end, when you realize what it's actually worth. somebody else. Not just, if not you, somebody else might have a use for it. Valentine, can you stop pushing me out the door? Thank you. Anybody who's watching this for the first time, I understand my commentary is not the greatest, or maybe what you were looking for, but it's definitely, it's unique because it's me. I may not be the most popular person on here, but that's okay. Uh, so that's two of the missions I'm gonna do. Um, I'll explain the other one, and I'll make a separate video here in a little bit to let you guys see the other side of the missions. I'll break this up into two different videos. The other mission you're going to be doing is you're going to go talk to the scribe at Boston Airport, the Brotherhood scribe that is, and your job is to keep him safe while escorting. Well, first it tells you to escort him to whatever location you're supposed to be at, and by escorting him they mean just basically don't let him die, no matter what. If you have to take a couple hits for him, you will take a couple hits because you do not. Your mission, is riding on the success of him staying alive until he extracts the data from whatever computer you're supposed to be. He's supposed to be looking at. I've one of my least favorite missions, I'll tell you guys, is doing when you go to the Gunners headquarters at the GNN Plaza. It's basically Gunners Plaza now. It's a nightmare, guys. It's absolutely horrible. I will tell you, it's one of my least favorite locations because that place is guarded like tougher than Fort Knox. Not only do the guys there have great armor to protect themselves with, they honestly, they could give two craps about you. To them, you don't exist. You're just another obstacle in the way, and it's really just
Set me up.
to them you don't exist. You don't exist other than to piss them off. So just be careful. My warning to anybody who ends up trying to tussle with them and clear that area, just be aware. It is not something you want to protect a scribe against, especially since most of these guys are like honestly suicide or have suicide missions. They don't care they don't care for their own safety. Clearly, there's been several times where I've had to, put on or use a psycho jet or a buff jet and just start like blitzing these gunners just to keep my scribe from dying. And I've had to do it several times. I've had to redo the mission several times because he's like honestly he's run headfirst into danger and just doesn't think about his own safety. So just be aware of that when you're trying to complete that mission. But anyways, that's all for this video. I'm going to show you the other part in the second video. So thanks all for watching. If you like this video if you like what you saw. Leave a comment below or subscribe if you're new and you like the content you're seeing. But that's all for me. Thanks so much for watching. Appreciate it. And until next time, stay classy.